Hey, it's Shane Ray, aka the Big Kahuna. I'm excited to share this training with you. What if I could show you a simple 4-step system that improves your operations and profitability each and every month like clockwork? This is the same system we use to go from obscurity to being well known in our marketplace in a relatively short amount of time. Before I share this system with you, it's important to tell you what I've noticed about all contractors in every trade across the globe. They fall into either one of two categories. First, you have the little fish. We might call these fingerlings. Although they are hardworking and determined, their lives are a constant struggle. They struggle to get enough clients to the door to pay the bills, and they are in an almost constant state of worry about money. They know they have value to give the world, but they just can't seem to get their message out there. This causes frustration and confusion, meaning they are jumping from one idea to the next, trying to find a solution to this constant problem that they have. Then you have the marlins. Like the small fish, they too are hardworking and determined, except the marlins are contractors that one way or another are dominating their industry. They live happy and virtually carefree business lives, making 6 or even 7 figures per year with a constant flow of clients into their business. They stand proud amongst their family, friends, and peers, making a real difference to the world with an influential message reaching far and wide. However, being the small fish in the pond is the harsh reality that most contractors face. But the good news is, every contractor on the planet has the power of choice about who they want to be. Which one are you choosing to be? Small fish or blue marlin? Like billionaire Elon Musk, founder of PayPal, Tesla Motors, and SpaceX says, I think it's possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. This is something I can relate to, as I've personally seen this happen time and time again with contractors all around the world. So what's the number one factor that makes some contractors make millions and others continue to struggle making less money than they would at a minimum wage job and barely surviving having to live off of credit cards? After studying some of the top contractors in the world, it comes down to a simple discovery. The marlins are contractors who have a reliable system in place so as to hit their goals and targets every single month with absolute certainty. And the goldfish have no automated success system in place whatsoever. The only way they get a handful of clients are from a few referrals here and there. The tragedy here is that they never live up to their true potential, never making the impact they could have made if they just knew the secret that the blue marlins know. To have a proof of concept, we grew our brand rapidly in a market where we were unknown. We did this with the same systems and strategies that we teach others. We followed everything I'm going to show you in this video. I show these exact steps. You'll see I do this by quickly installing a simple 4-step system into their businesses that improves their operations and profitability every single month like clockwork. I'm also going to share with you how you can become the big fish in your market and stay as one too. That's right, this is the exact same system that I've personally used to grow my business. I'm also about to share the quickest and easiest method that the best contractors have used to simplify their business and hit their business goals with absolute certainty. The only 4 components you need to generate double-digit profit that once you have in place put your business virtually on autopilot. Plus, I'll show you how you can have them in place by the end of next week. These are the exact strategies I've personally used to grow my contracting business to month over month, which is a long way from when I was a small fish running my business from my house working endless hours. The biggest benefit about using this blue marlin system is I quickly discovered you can run a successful contracting business with absolute certainty. I've dedicated myself to helping contractors go from acting like goldfish to living like blue marlins in rapid time, helping them go from struggling like I once was to dramatically blowing up their businesses and being able to live a lifestyle on their terms. There's probably a million different ways to make $1 million, but in order to make $1 million, there are only a couple things you really should do. Bruce Lee said, "I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." Now, I want you to stop for a moment and let this next idea really sink in, because this goes against everything the so-called experts are teaching out there. They tell you that you need to buy every latest and greatest shiny object in order to succeed. They promote gimmicks that keep you busy instead of actually concentrating on the core strategies of a very profitable contracting business.